Hello everyone, welcome back to Fighters channel. Anthony Joshua insists he has never left top of boxing stand ahead of Francis Ngannou fight. It's just the truth, it's just how it is, and I think it will be that way until I don't want to fight anymore, declares Anthony Joshua in his place in the top echelon of boxing. AJ fighting Francis Ngannou on March 8th in Saudi Arabia. Anthony Joshua insists he has never left the top of heavyweight boxing as he prepares for his March clash against Francis Ngannou. Joshua will fight former UFC heavyweight champion on March 8th in Saudi Arabia. He has since beaten Jermaine Franklin, Robert Helenius, and in his most recent bout on December 23rd at duel when the Swedish fighter was put out by his corner after 5 rounds. In an interview with Sky Sports, Joshua said of his place in the top level of boxing, "I never left. I'll always be there. From the minute I've laced up those gloves from the amateurs until now, I've managed to keep my name at the top of the amateur scene, at the professional scene. It's just the truth, it's just how it is, and I think it will be that way until I don't want to fight anymore." Promoter Frank Warren said at Monday's press conference in London where the Joshua and Ngannou fight was confirmed that the winner of the bout could challenge Tyson Fury. Asked by Sky News if belts still mattered in boxing or it was now about making matches, Joshua said, "I think that there is that element as well because for the fans at home, they just want to see matches. At the same time, it's like I don't care, just get the fight done." You'll never know what it's like or what it feels like to be a champion until you become one, and for me, belts will always matter because it's something that you set your goals out to achieve. If you are a tennis fan, you win your trophies. Footballer, you win a trophy. Boxing, you win a title. Ngannou out to make AJ look ordinary. Joshua said, "You can say what you want to say." Ngannou produced one of boxing's shock moments of 2023 when, at his first professional bout, the 37-year-old floored Fury in a 10-round non-title bout, although the WBC heavyweight champion won the fight on a controversial split decision. On his next fight against Joshua, Ngannou said of his target, "Maybe make him look ordinary. When extraordinary people meet, they might just look ordinary. Of course, I think I can beat him. I called for the fight and I'm here, ready to beat him, and that's why I came over here. I've been calling for those fights for 4 years. I'm not here to show up, I'm here to take over." Joshua, 34, countered, "It always easier said than done. I look through a lot of my fights and what people have said. Let's just look at my most recent one with my last opponent. I'm this, I'm that, and the other. I broke his eye socket and broke his nose and sent him packing after 5 rounds. You can say what you want to say, but when laser starts landing, I think people to think different about their approach," Joshua said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.